Yes, I have a black eye. My dog hit my eye bone and I got a black eye. Love those fur babies. Hey, it's Christy Whitman, and I'm so excited because my new book, The Desire Factor, is coming out. And I wanted to just read you the first part because, so many people really don't give themselves permission to have desires. And there's a lot of energy, kind of like the word money, right? There's a lot of energy and meaning and programming that go into that certain word. And so does desires. Some people allow themselves to have desires. Other people don't. They suppress it. They hide it. They're afraid to. And I just wanted to read. Now, this book, like all my books, are channeled, like all my dog tags, from the Council. And this, I just wanted to read the first part, and then I wanted to have the Council come in and talk. So desire, it's a powerful force that triggers a surge of heightened pleasure and purpose, sending life-giving energy rushing through every fiber of our being. And regardless of what the object of our desire is, a person, a possession, or an idea that we want to make manifest in our lives, the act of desiring something is far more than about its attainment of it, right? Desire is a catalyst that can awaken our highest qualities, our greatest human potential, and our full spiritual power. So I'm going to bring in the Council and have them talk about this very thing, about why it's okay to have desires and what desires actually are. We are here. This book is important, especially in your time now. Desires, when you have a desire for something, it starts to move energy. And what is energy? Energy is life. It is life force. And when you receive an idea and you get this desire that is birthed with it to change something in your life, to do something different, to have something different, to be something different, that brings a surge of energy through your body. And as long as you are keeping up with that energy flow, then you are moving in the attainment of it. Now, we want to say this, in your human perspective, a lot of times what happens is you feel an idea, you get excited by it, but then you turn to disappointment because you want to do something, but you don't have the money. And instead of flowing in the excitement of it, you look at what the reality is of, I don't have the money, or I don't know how to do that. That's not possible. So all of those limiting programs come up to then squash the very birthing, the very flowing of that desire. Which the desire, once you get to the attainment of it, of course it feels good. But when you really look at it from a co-creative experience, the divine is really interested in who you get to become in the process of creating it. The courage, the patience, the alignment, the compassion, the masterfulness of understanding your own energy, the power. It is really who you become and what you know about yourself to attain this desire. So, number one, anytime you are suppressing yourself or not allowing yourself to have a desire, you allow one desire but not another because this desire is too materialistic. What will that desire birth in you? Who will you become in the process of that desire? These are the questions you want to ask yourself, because what happens, we will give it to you straight. when you receive this downpouring of energy and it sits in you like a desire, you can either flow with it, saying, I don't know how it will manifest, but I like the idea. I like the feeling. The feeling I have is excitement and passion and purpose, and I'm going to continue to flow in that direction. And when that alignment happens with that desire and co-creating with your divine, the steps of your path will be revealed. Christy went on a hike and was noticing that all she had to do was look at the parameters of where the path was. There were guideposts that were showing where you're on path and where you're off path. Well, when you have a desire and you don't know how to attain it, you just stay in the energy field and your path will materialize. The first step you need to take on your path will be revealed. Not the next 100 yards, but the first step. And as long as you are following on that path, in other words, following those high vibrational emotions, as long as you're feeling good, moving on your pathway to the desire, of course the desire, the goal is fun, but guess who you become? It really is the journey, not the end destination, because you've all lived long enough life and you've all studied metaphysics long enough to understand that once you attain something, you celebrate for a moment and then you're off to another desire. It's always about who you become in the process. So that's one aspect that we highly recommend you follow. Another aspect is you get this desire, you get this great idea, you sit with it and you go, oh, I love this. But then you don't do anything with it. The step reveals itself and you don't take the step. You have the perfect person that is going to invest in this idea of a company and you are too afraid to take that step. Well, the energy then dissipates and the desire dies. And on the other aspect, you have what most human beings do. You get this desire and you talk yourselves out of it. You say, well, I don't know how to do that. Or that's somebody else already is probably doing that. Or who am I? If I attain that desire, what will it mean to my family? You talk yourselves out of it. What you're talking yourselves out of really with the idea, and we want to give you a new framing for what desires are, a desire is your opportunity for expansion and growth. Your desire is your opportunity to co-create with your divine. It's an opportunity to learn who you are as a powerful creative being, as a conscious creator. So, when you stop telling yourself that you shouldn't have a desire, and you allow yourself to have the conversation of, what do I want? This is my life. I've got the divine breathing individually through me that wants to create through me. What does that divine want? What do I want with that divine? In all aspects of your life. Desires are the start of creation, and you are an important component in the creation process. There cannot be creation on this material world without the physical channel, which you are, for it to come through. You are the action taker. You are the physical one to do these physical things. So, desire is the birthing of all creation. Allow yourself to go with your desires. And where you are resisting, well, these are parts of you that have just been imprinted that can easily and effortlessly bring back into alignment. The principle of alignment is the first step in attaining your desires. Be well, dear ones, and remember, you are infinitely loved. Thank you. Allow yourselves to just feel a downpouring of light. Thank you for being in my life. Yes, I have a black eye. My dog hit my eye bone and I got a black eye. Love those fur babies. Have a great day, everybody. What do you desire today?
Thank you so much for joining us today. Please comment below what other topics you'd like us to cover. And if you'd like more episodes, please subscribe to the channel or check out our podcast on ChristyWhitman.com.